What's up, Virgo? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is another Virgo channel, and this is another Virgo reading. Let's get started with a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you. The title of your reading is Waiting, but for what? And I have some channel messages that I'm going to get through first, and then I'm going to pull cards for you. Please hit the like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already. Personal readings are still available. Feel free to check out the description box down below. I have a website where you can book a reading. I just added back my pre-recorded readings, and I added some extra dates for the month of June. There's specifically a Saturday that I added, June 8th. So for some of you who can't get readings with me during the week, I added a Saturday. Go check that out if you feel called to it. Let's get into your reading. So waiting, but for what? And then I pulled these two cards accidentally, but nothing is an accident. It's a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. I'm sorry. Nothing is an accident. Nothing is a coincidence. This is meant to be. I saw career, and then I saw pale, and it says time to get out of a situation. So some of you are in a career path that you don't like, or you're in a job that you don't like, and Spirit is guiding you to get out of that situation. It's time to get out of that situation. And you don't need to worry about finding a new job or finding a new career. You're being guided to co-create with Spirit and to take the first move to get out of the situation that you don't enjoy. And the universe will present you with opportunities for a new job, for a new career after that. Okay, but I see three different pockets of the collective when it comes to this waiting, but for what message. Some of you are waiting for the right time, maybe specifically when it comes to getting out of a job or pursuing a new job. Now is the right time. But it could be in general. Some of you are waiting for the right time for something. Now is the right time. You're seeing this message, you're seeing this reading. If you're resonating with this part, now is the right time. Some of you are waiting on something specific, and Spirit wants me to pull a card for that. So let's see. What is it that this second pocket of Virgos is waiting for? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. More work. Some of you are waiting for work or money. Some of you, I'm seeing like you're in a job position that you don't enjoy doing, or you're doing some sort of work that you don't enjoy doing, and it's time to get out of a situation. For some of you, you're waiting on some sort of work to come your way. Okay, let's see when that's going to come in for you. King of Rods. So I'm getting Leo season. It's going to come in July. July and August is Leo season. So I do feel that you're going to have work when it comes to July and August. And some of you, it's going to be like a leadership position or a management position or your own business. Maybe July, August is the right time to launch that business or to launch that creative idea or to publish the book, whatever it might be. Let's move on to the last group of people who are in this message, waiting, but for what? And I really feel like I resonate with this third group. And Spirit said you're waiting for nothing. It really does feel like you're waiting for nothing. Like I really feel like we're just waiting for nothing. And then I heard the song Waiting on the World to Change. So that's what you're waiting on, the world to change. You're waiting for people to catch up. I feel like some of you are so far ahead in life, or so far ahead when it comes to like your destiny, your path, your self-awareness, your spirituality. And Spirit is saying you're waiting on people to catch up. And it might take 1 to 2 years for this to happen. I wrote down just sleep in the meantime, and work on what you can work on and control what you can control in the meantime. But it feels like you're waiting for people to catch up, right? The Tower card, it's giving me this energy of enlightenment. You're waiting for people to get enlightened. Which leads me to a channel message that I wrote down at the end, but I'll share with you now. It says you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And I feel like some of you have tried to bring the Tower in for people, not in like a malicious, harmful way, but in like a divine intervention way. You've tried to kind of play the role of the divine or the role of the angels by enlightening people, by leading the horse to the water. But Spirit is saying you can't make them drink. You can't give them the answer. They can't take the advice from you for some reason. They have to learn on their own, or they have to learn how to drink on their own, so to speak. They have to do it on their own. So Spirit's saying that you have about 1 to 2 years while you wait for these people to catch up. You're waiting for nothing right now other than these people catching up and getting enlightened. You're waiting for them to have their Tower moments, their spiritual awakenings, so on and so forth. Okay, we're all on different journeys. We're all on different parts of the journey as well. So those are the first channel messages when it comes to waiting for something. Let me see what else I wrote down. Oh, someone's trying to send you messages through music. I wrote down Best Thing I Never Had by Beyonce, Last Night by Morgan Wallen, and If You Let Me by Sinead Harnett. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce her name, but Sinead Harnett, If You Let Me. And there's a theme with all of these songs where the first one is like you're the best thing I've never had. That's the communication that they're trying to communicate to you through music. You're the best thing that somebody never had. Maybe somebody never got to have a chance with you, or somebody never got to like really commit to you or be with you in that way. And Spirit is saying that they're communicating to you that you're the best thing that they never had. Last Night by Morgan Wallen is a song that talks about like, last night wasn't the last time that we saw each other. So this person feels like there is another chance with you, or this person feels like they're going to see you again. They're going to try to see you again, at least. They don't feel like it's over with you. And then If You Let Me by Sinead Harnett is like, if you just let me, there's nothing that I won't do for you. If you just let me, I'll take care of you. I'll love you. I'll be there for you. I'll support you. So it does feel like somebody here is asking for one more chance. I'm feeling that, but it feels like a last chance for some of you. And some of you are not even going to entertain this at all. You're like, yeah, I am the best thing that you never had. I like the confidence. But let's see who this is. Who is this that's sending Virgo messages through music? This person could be a musician themselves. They might work in the music industry. But they don't have to, of course. We're seeing Judgment. It could be a Scorpio. But like I said, another chance. The Judgment card also represents like a second chance sometimes, like a resurrection, and somebody's really hoping that you'll give them another chance. They're like, just one more shot, just one more chance. But it feels like it's coming from a lack mindset. It feels like it's coming from a begging, desperate kind of a place, if I'm being honest with you, just based on the songs and based on what I'm picking up on. It feels like they're begging you for another chance. They're like, just give me one more chance. And some of you are going to, that's your prerogative, but you're like, this is the last chance. And some of you aren't going to entertain this at all. And now we're seeing the Seven of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus. Somebody's been really like plotting, planning, strategizing how they can get you back in their life. This person may have black hair or like a really dark brown hair. I just heard Brian or Billy or William. Then I'm seeing the King and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this person feels like you are their match, like you are their perfect person. You're their pair, their partner, their lover, etc. And they really want another chance with you. Okay, let's see if this really is like a match. I'm also seeing Capricorn and Cancer as well. That could be their sign. And we're seeing the Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition and listen to your heart, okay? Make sure that their words are matching their actions. Make sure that their actions are matching their words. And trust your intuition and listen to your heart. You're incredibly intuitive. You're very tapped in and tuned in, and your heart will always tell you what to do. So follow your heart, listen to your intuition when it comes to the situation. I can't tell you a definitive yes or no because it's different for all of you. For some of you, you're not going to give this person another chance because it's too little too late. And you have other things that you're focusing on and building and things like that. And for some of you, you are going to give another chance because you feel like this is your person and you want to see if one last chance will work. And for some of you, I'm getting that you give them one last chance. It feels like an ultimatum kind of a thing where you're like, here are my boundaries, here are my rules, this is your last chance, don't mess it up. And they don't. And it ends up working out. So it'll be different for all of you, but that was something I'm seeing. Somebody is sending you messages through music. Hopefully I got that message out to you and it helped. I also wrote down that there's a new pill or vitamin that some of you are taking, and it is making a difference. It's working. Just make sure that you're taking it daily and being consistent with it. I also wrote down dairy-free and gluten-free. Some of you are discovering that you have some sort of like dairy intolerance or gluten intolerance, and you need more dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan, plant-based options, or that's just something that you already do. This message is for you. More of the messages will resonate with you, I believe. Or some of you are thinking about changing your diet to a more dairy-free, gluten-free diet, and Spirit is saying that that is a good move for you. And then you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Those are your channel messages, Virgo. So let's see what comes out for you in the cards now. We're going to pull you a fortune card for Virgo. We're seeing twists and turns. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. Yeah, I am getting this message about some of you not going out this weekend. Some of you might have like a party to go to, or you might have like plans with somebody this weekend, but you are being guided to cancel them, or you're being guided to just stay in or change your plans. I was hearing, I have to be honest with you, what I was hearing, and this isn't going to resonate for everybody, and I'm not trying to scare you, but I was hearing like active shooter. And I was specifically getting the cities Los Angeles, Chicago, Detroit, and then I was seeing the states New York and New Jersey. So if you live in any of those areas, I also heard Houston. If you live in any of those areas, you're being guided to change your plans or to not go out this weekend. Specifically Pride too. I was getting like somebody is going to be targeting like a group of minorities, or targeting the LGBTQ plus community because they know that there's going to be a bunch of people in a group, or there's going to be a bunch of people in like a small area. So if you resonate with that and if you feel like that part is for you, then maybe change your plans. But I know that that's not going to be for everybody. And again, I'm not trying to scare you. I did just channel that while I was in the shower today. And then Twists and Turns does say that carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. So maybe you just stay in this weekend. Maybe you just get some sleep instead. And then I'm also seeing nature. It says interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmland, or the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. So there's a focus on you getting out in nature and kind of just surrounding yourself with nature and water and the animals, things like that. I feel like some of you just don't want to be around people right now, but there is a lot of like social energy since we're in Gemini season, but some of you just don't want to be around people, so canceling plans is no problem for you this week. Or right now, you're just like, yeah, that's fine. I don't need to go. I don't need to be there. I can save money too. Some of you, I feel like you are being guided to change plans to save money. Specifically, if you have like a trip coming up next month, or if you're trying to change jobs, or if you just feel like you need to save money, then do that this weekend instead of going out or instead of going to that party or that gathering, something like that. Let's see what other tea leaves are coming out for you. We're seeing staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Okay, one more. And we're seeing wishbone. It says a wish is granted. I'm getting that some of you might be hiring staff, and I'm getting that you're finding the perfect person for your team. I'm also getting this message of like some of you going in for an interview and maybe there's a bunch of people in this interview, or it could be an audition. There's a bunch of people who are in this interview or in this audition when you walk into the room, but as soon as you walk into the room, the staff who's hiring or the people who are making the call for the show, the casting, they're going to send everyone else home because you are exactly what they're looking for when it comes to this job or when it comes to this role or something like that, if that resonates. But I'm getting like you are the wish being granted. And for some of you, this is a wish being granted for you to get some sort of new job, new career opportunity, new staff member, new team member, new role, etc. A wish is granted for you. Okay. Let's see what spirit animals are around you. What spirit animals are around Virgo? I'm seeing spiders. Spiders are a good sign for abundance. I'm also hearing luck. Luck is on your side. It does feel like the tables are turning Virgo's way. And I'm getting it's because you've been so like nonchalant or because you've been so like non-reactive. It's really a superpower to not react is what I'm hearing. And it really feels like there have been people who have been trying to tear you down or trying to get you to be mean or hateful or mad or angry. And it's just because that's who they are internally, and you're like, that's fine, that's your prerogative. You can be evil, you can be hateful, you can be this, you can be that. I don't care because it doesn't directly affect my life. That's Virgo speaking. Virgo's like, I don't care, you can be whoever you want to be, you can do whatever you want to do, that's your prerogative. But it does feel like there are some people who wanted you to be mad that they were evil, and they wanted you to call them out, or they wanted something from you, and you're just like, yeah, it doesn't affect me, which is why I think that this wish is being granted for you because you've been so non-reactive and because you've been so nonchalant and just going about your business, living your life unapologetically. And also, it just feels like you're not bothered by much these days. Like I really am tapping into this energy of Virgo who's just not bothered and not fazed by anything. And I just saw 1444 on the timer, so 444 could be significant. You're like, yeah, I'm safe, I'm protected. My life is going to go the way that it's going to go. What's meant for me is never going to miss me. I don't need to compete. I don't need to react. I don't need to respond. I don't need to prove myself. I don't need validation from other people. Period. I think that's why people are hating you. If you've been feeling some sort of like hateful or negative energy coming your way, all of what I just described is why. And it's because they love you. There isn't really a reason for them to hate you. They hate you because they love you, and they hate you because there is no reason to hate you, right? I know it doesn't make sense, but that's what I'm channeling. For some of you, it makes perfect sense. You're like, yeah, Chan, you're spot on. I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel like Virgos, we just have this way of like pulling the best and worst out of people without even trying to. Some people are just trying to like live their life and like skate by. But Virgo energy like pulls out the shadows, and it also pulls out the higher self just by being in our energy. We don't even have to do anything. And I feel like that's why some people around you might be feeling some type of way. So back to the beginning when we were talking about how you're waiting for people to catch up and you're waiting for people to receive their divine intervention, it's going to happen naturally. So you don't even have to worry about like leading these horses to the water, so to speak. It's going to happen naturally. It's in your nature. Right, I'm seeing the nature card. It's in your nature to bring this out of people. It's in your nature to enlighten people, to raise people's vibrations, etc. You do it naturally. I'm also getting that some of you are going to really learn, or you're currently in the process of really learning, what it's like to be Virgo the ghost. Virgo is the Hermit card in the tarot, and the Hermit is always a ghost to me. Whenever I pull that card, I get a lot of like spiritual activity energy around me, but also I just feel like it's a ghost. And Virgo is ghost-like, ghostly. And it's because you're meant to go into people's lives for a reason or a season, to teach them a lesson, to help them develop their nature, to give them advice, to awaken them, to enlighten them, etc., so on and so forth. But you're not meant to stay in everybody's life forever. And I think some of you are realizing what it's like to be Virgo the ghost. For some, it can be very lonely. But for some of you, you're really welcoming in this alone time and this independence. And you're not going to be alone forever. So hopefully that helps. I am seeing squirrels around you, which is another sign of abundance. And we did a reading recently talking about a lot of abundance and money starting to come your way finally, specifically in the month of June. I'm going to do a June reading for you guys and hopefully get it posted tomorrow or the next day so we can figure out what's exactly going on in June. But the main messages I'm getting for June are a lot of abundance, making money again, getting your groove back, changing careers if that resonates, finding the staff, the team member, the helpers, and justice. That keeps coming through too. June is for justice. So all of the injustices sent towards Virgo, or all of the injustice that Virgo has had to deal with, there's something about June that's going to bring things back into balance and right those wrongs and make those situations more equal and balanced and fair for Virgo, okay? The squirrel spirit says believe in yourself. And that's all you need right now, is to believe in yourself. Let's see what's coming out in the tarot for Virgo. If there are any other messages for Virgo. We're seeing the Five of Swords and we're seeing the Ace of Wands, which is again the energy I was getting of somebody trying to get you to react. Somebody's trying to like trigger you or upset you to get you to say something or to get you to act out of character, but you just don't care. Like the Virgo I'm tapping into just doesn't care. And it's this message of like, you don't have to prove yourself, or you don't have to prove somebody else's story wrong. The truth will always be revealed. But some of you, there might be like some rumors or some gossip or some slander or some defamation on your name, and you're just like, whatever, it is what it is. I'm not here to prove you wrong. I'm not here to prove something. I don't care. The truth will be revealed because I'm not that person, right? You're not who these people say you are, or you didn't do the things that these people are claiming that you did. I mean, I'm really getting that by you not reacting, that's your superpower. The King of Rods is showing up here again. And it feels like your power is to not react. And the way that they try to take your power from you is by getting you to react, or by calling you names, or by assuming things about you, or by starting rumors or gossiping, but you just don't care. I love it. All right. They're like, how can we get Virgo to care? What can we do to make Virgo care about it? The Page of Cups. Apologize, be sincere, and be honest, and that's how you can get Virgo to care. Be yourself. Be authentic, and that's how you get Virgo to care. That makes sense to me, because the Five of Swords is this energy of like scarcity, or competition. They feel like you're taking something from them, or they feel like they have to compete with you, or they feel like you're better than them, but you're too humble, you're not cocky or arrogant about it. So they hate you for being a good person or for doing the right thing. And they're like, well, how do we get Virgo to care about this low vibrational energy? And Spirit's like, you can't get Virgo to care about the low vibrational energy because Virgo doesn't care about the breadcrumbs or the fish in the cup. Virgo doesn't care. Be honest. Tell the truth. Be authentic. Then Virgo will care. Then Virgo will help you. All right. That's what I'm seeing. Any other messages for Virgo? How would you like to close this out, please, Spirit? The Ten of Cups. I'm hearing you will be happy. You deserve to be happy, Virgo. For some of you, if you're looking to move or relocate, the place that you're going is going to make you very happy. It's a really good neighborhood. It's a really good place to build a family or to continue developing a family. The weather is better there. The nature is better there. The scenery, the views, the people, the environment, the community, all of it is better there. If you're looking to relocate or move, that's the right place for you to go. Now is the time for that. But I am getting that you deserve to be happy and you will be happy, Virgo. I'm also seeing the Strength card, and there's a lot of Leo energy here for you, and I'm getting a lot of significance around July and August. Specifically when like the sun starts moving towards Virgo, that's when you're going to feel the strongest, feel the best, feel the most in tune with yourself, feel like it's best for you to manifest around those times. I am seeing some of you working out more, or that's like the guidance for you to work out more, to build your strength, to do some sort of weightlifting or cardio or whatever works for you. Maybe mix it up, find an instructor online, find a trainer in real life, whatever works for you. Or maybe you already know what you're doing, but you're getting back into the gym, or you're getting back into some sort of fitness routine, working on your strength. And I'm getting that this is going to help your mental health as well. I'm seeing a lot of you like physically sweating, and you're sweating out something. And I was getting something about urine too. Some of you might be peeing a lot more. Sorry if it's too much information, but this is what I do. I just tell you what I'm channeling. I'm getting that some of you are going to be like peeing something out. Peeing out an old version of yourself, or peeing out a past relationship, or like peeing out some sort of spiritual energy. For some of you, I'm getting that there was some sort of like darkness or shadow energy around you, or that people were casting on you. But that's all over now. The tables are turning in Virgo's favor. And I just heard a horn honk as confirmation. And some of you might be urinating or peeing a lot more because you're peeing out that energy literally. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So I hope that this reading helped you, Virgo. I'm sending you love always. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and I will see you next time. Peace.